Hey everyone, namaste. That's a greeting apparently, so I wanted to use it because it was in Lost, the TV show, and I like that show. Weird ending, but I liked it. I got a match for you guys today, Lockdown, I think it's called. Somewhere in New York, probably. Half this game's in New York, except for that map village. But yeah, it's a cool game. I don't win. Is that wow? Did he just say that? Is that even allowed to upload gameplay where you don't even win? Yeah, I don't. Whatever. Get over it. I didn't win. I'm sure it's fine if you upload clips where you don't win. It's a pretty crazy game. I forget if it's a comeback I make or not. I just started recording this, so I didn't really think about it, but it's a really good game. Um, I New stuff about me. I just made a blog. It's on WordPress. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but you could just it's a sweet website. My brother has it, and he makes sweet stuff on it. And I read his posts and I liked them, so I'm like, hey, I should get this because I love movies and video games. And what can I do with those two things? I can watch them and play them, and I can make reviews for them. And I love making reviews for movies and video games. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with my blog. It's called, I think if you could get to it by going www.wordpress.com/AustinBallReviews. I think, I'm not sure. These that's whatever I search. I searched my brother's post, my brother's page name when I search his. So yeah, if you search that, then you should get to my blog. I made one post yesterday. I just made it, and I basically just talked about why I love movies and video games and what I'm going to be doing with that shindig. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing that kind of stuff, and I just got a Wally. Pretty awesome. Assault drones, they're not that great in this game, actually. They're so inaccurate. Like, the shooting, I don't know. You'll see what I mean in a second, but the shooting's annoying. But they're cool. I should talk about that on my blog. Who knows? Maybe I will. Yeah, I will be talking about just all kinds of movies, all kinds of video games. I'm still struggling on what I want to talk about for my very first blog. Because I just watched Lord of the Rings, as you know. If you watched my last video, I might put a link. But I watched Lord of the Rings and I loved it. I watched for the first time where I'm actually old enough to understand it, not just for the epic battles. And wow, dude. At the end of the Return of the King, I almost cried. I almost cried. It was so heart-wrenching. I love movies, so yeah, that's the kind of impact that movies have on me sometimes. For video games, not as much, but there's some video games that have had crazy impacts on me. For example, Splinter Cell Conviction. That's very possibly the best game I've played in my life. And it wasn't even multiplayer, it was just the campaign. It was just the best game ever. Like you don't normally when you're playing video games, you don't normally concentrate on what the people are saying in them. Like in campaign, if you just walk up to two random citizens, they like in Splinter Cell, holy cow, they're having a straight up conversation. And it's like they go for a legit conversation for like 5 minutes and then they kind of start over, I think. It's insane. But like, wow, best game ever I've played by far. Insane campaign, just such a good game. It's a bit difficult when it gets to the end, but it's great. Yeah, here we go. I play with my Wally here. I like to call it Wally because it looks like Wally and it has this shape of Wally. Except it has a big bazooka and gun on it. But here you see, like, I should have hit him there. Like, the rocket launcher is pretty awesome. But yeah, I go on a pretty big rampage with Wally. I like it. Um, yeah, shoot, I should have had a direction when I'm talking about this commentary. I'm sorry. Oh, Call of Duty Elite. I don't have it, so I don't have the map packs yet. I probably won't get them, honestly. Like, I don't know. I've never been a fan. I have been a fan of actually getting the map packs, and like I love getting map packs and playing it for the first time. I was like, this is awesome. But then a week later, I'm like, okay, they kind of go into the other maps, and it's just kind of like they're a part of the other maps. They don't really feel new or anything like that. And the fact that the that Modern Warfare 3 is gonna be releasing new map packs every month, I think it is. That's insane. Like the money that they're gonna be making is ridiculous. Like I can't believe it. They're just trying to. Oh man, they're pickpocketers. If they were anything in Skyrim, they'd be pickpocketers because wow, yeah, they're very good at getting money out of us. I must say, the whole Call of Duty Elite kind of unnecessary. Like I mean, it does have sweet stuff, but like I have a friend of mine who he said he'd bought it and he said he was gonna get really into Call of Duty, and he just kind of faded away. He just stopped playing because there are some frustrating things about this game, like the spawning. I thought about making a montage of spawning in this game because it is just terrible. Some of the spawns I've had. that's the majority of the reason why I rage quit out of this game, and I'm fine with that. Like that's why I go to Assassin's Creed Revelations all the time. Fantastic game, by the way. I'm gonna be writing about that on my blog. Yeah, so I'll in the description I'll write down my blog again so you guys can know. Yeah, here you see this is where he makes a sweet comeback. I'm not sure what he was at before, but I could not find anybody. It was driving me insane. I thought for sure there was gonna be someone in that room. Thought for sure. But yeah, it was one of my more memorable games for sure. But yeah, it's the end. So congratulations, Ascendancy, whatever his name is. But anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.